this computer. Okay, recording is on. So I want to know first that everyone can hear me clear or no.
We can hear you, Griffin.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So I was, yesterday I wanted to show you some, some kind of patterns, like these candles. We are, most of you people are not comfortable with the, Haikanashi. These are the modern candles. These candles were invented, in like 2000 era by the Japanese people. All the candlestick were invented by the Japanese, right? And these old candles, these are the old regular candles. It was invented hundreds, uh, like decades ago, and back in the day when paper trading was in trend. So I was studying about these gaps. So whenever you see these gaps, as you can see, these gap tends to get filled sooner or later. Okay, right now we are on this gap on S&P 500 on 30 minutes, and this gap will fill very soon. Okay, when a price will it will go on 3000 level and fill this gap.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever
Okay.
candle closes, there is a one candle missing right here. It's called the gap, and these gaps get filled. You can see here, this gap is filled right here, and this gap is filled right here. Okay,
Come, David, come.
and
Hey,
if you want to trade with these gaps, and these gaps can prove very profitable. So 70% of the times, 70% of the time these gaps get filled. Right. Let me move on a higher time frame on like 2 hours. Okay. Let me demonstrate it here. Okay. So like, as you can see, these gaps are keep getting filled. Okay, and 70% of the gaps filled, not 100% of the times they get filled, but they are the great indicators to make your profitable trades. If you see a gap and then you see you long from here, then it could be very profitable long entry. And then you see this gap is get filled right here, and there is one more latest gap created before market plunge, but this gap could take a few weeks to few months to get filled. The longer, the higher the time frame we use, the higher the time market will take to fill the gaps. So if you want to trade these gaps, you need to see a lower time frame charts to earn profit from these gaps. Higher time frame gaps take higher the amount of time, like a few days and few months. But if you're trading with in this minutes chart, then then you are then you have very good opportunities to earn profit from this market. So back in Bitcoin, I was showing some charts yesterday, and also I gave some signal. Yeah.
Griffin, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I really like that you're talking about the topic of the gaps, because on Sunday nights, I think a lot of you that are trading with, not necessarily with me, but I start trading and I'm putting out alerts or patterns Sundays, and the markets have been gapping a lot at open on Sundays. So that might be a really good point that you're talking about this today, because we need to start paying attention to those gaps and seeing how we can utilize our trading to get those profits through the
Right.
Monday and Tuesday.
Right. There are few exceptions to this, these gaps. You won't see these gaps on all the exchanges or all the market. Like I most of the time I use Coinbase, Bitcoin USD, Coinbase chart, and you won't see these gaps from Coinbase chart. But whenever you switch on BitBay, I think, wait, BTC, whenever you switch on this BitBay chart, you will see some gaps right here. Look, but
Oh wow.
these gaps, these small dots are candles. Okay, but it's very difficult to find gaps on some charts. But if you switch on higher time frames, then you can find these gaps.
Yeah.
Look, wait, let me switch on 6 hours. Look, it's a, in 6 hour you can find these gaps, and that's why market is going down to fill these gaps. But one more gap is created at 9K level, and we will, whenever market hit the double bottom, and then we will see Bitcoin price push above 9K to fill this gap. Okay, so yesterday I was showing this. We had a sell signal on 30 minutes and 1 hour, and then immediately I studied why this why price is going down. Wait, then I start drawing some of the patterns with my own with my tools, and then I studied that why it's happening. Wait, let me bring back the indicators. Look, let me switch on to Heiken-Ashi candles. And this was the chart right after the our Zoom video conference session was expired. I saw this sell signal, and then right after a few minutes, then I shared this chart with my group, and where price was making lower lows on 4 hour charts. When we were talking about 15-minute to 30-minute chart, and on 15 minutes it's very difficult to see all these lower lows. So when I draw this trend line, and these trend line, Bitcoin price was facing a hard time to break through this trend line, and now we had this sell signal, and then it's, I know that it's very difficult to break this one, but whenever we hit double bottom pattern right now, if you search on internet like a double bottom pattern, you will see.
It's also going to form almost a teacup too, or a cup,
Yes.
an inverted cup.
Yes. So this is the double bottom, right? Oh, this one. This I am drawing this kind of a triangle right now, as you can see. We will hit a double bottom pattern, like here I show Discord. Look, it's kind of similar. It's double bottom pattern, and we will see one more time price going down. When I shared this chart, price was 9K, $9,000 when I shared this chart, and right now Bitcoin price is 8,500. So it's I think we are going even lower. We already hit double bottom, guys. At the time we are talking, we hit double bottom.
And
After,
guys, look how accurate that sell flag was. I mean, it's right on the money.
yeah, when I saw this flag on first candle at 9K level, I shared this pattern into my group, in my Discord group, and then until now price is dropping like crazy. Look, price has dropped $7,000, oh sorry, $700, and we officially hit double bottom, and from here you will see price will take a little bounce, and then it will go and it could hit this resistance line, and if we broke through, we will go 96 $100 as we were talking. Look,
Wow.
and look,
Griffin,
you can compare these two. Wait, let me open from my desktop. You can compare these two charts that I draw yesterday and the one I'm showing you right now. Look, that's how accurate is technical analysis with this trading armor indicator. As you can see here.
yeah.
So this is the result from yesterday's signal on Discord group. Let me make it bigger. Yes. Look, I was sharing the signal on this candle, and this is the impact, and this was the warning sign that we will hit second bottom, and we did already. Okay, let's
Hey,
move on.
Griffin, can you do me a favor too? Because we do some other harmonic patterns, and when I'm looking at your chart, you see where your buy flag is before the sale. That right, that last buy flag that you have
This
right
one,
there.
right?
If you could draw an ABCD pattern right there, because I think that impulse correction impulse is very close to being an accurate ABCD. And if that's the case, that C where you got the sell flag popping up there is a perfect reversal zone too, off of an ABCD.
Right. Sir, okay,
Because our group, yeah, grab that ABCD pattern.
this one,
It's the third one.
Elliott triangle.
Nope, no, the
One.
third, that one. Yep. So click on your buy flag.
This one from here.
Nope, the other one. Well, that one would work too, but yeah,
Uh,
that will work.
This
Go ahead
one.
and do that one. Yep, yep. And then up. Perfect. You see, guys? I mean, this really works well with the way we do our pattern. So we could have caught that ABCD pattern, and then we're waiting for divergence, and we're waiting for all our signals to enter. Well, with the utilizing trading armor, it calls that sale perfect for us, and we would have caught all those pips at the most accurate time.
so, as we can see, that's money is still leaving the market, but we are on the oversold territory, and we are oversold whenever this line turns green, and we will bounce off from this this double bottom, and then we will hit one more time around 9K level. But if we broke through, then we will see further bounce about this $9,600 resistance.
Very nice.
Mhm.
I'm waiting on that one, Griffin.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready for that buy flag.
Right. Just I'm also waiting for buy flag, because these signals never show what after a sell signal, what after one sell signal. It will always show buy signal. Next signal is a buy signal. It will never show sell signal after sell.
Hey, Griffin, can you explain to him, because I noticed the red dot has popped on the wave, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're getting close.
Mm.
No, that's still showing sale. So, if we were waiting, what things should we be looking at as early indications in here of a reversal?
Sir, if
I
you
see
want,
the in sale has popped up, so that should be an exit, right?
right, sir, if you take a look at lower time frames, if you don't see red dots on lower time frame, then you wait. If you see this 2 hours, this new candle is about to form on 1 minute 30 seconds. So if we wait, then things will be more clear.
Okay.
If you see 30 minutes, 15 minutes, they are still on sell zone, but we are already hitting this double bottom. let's wait and see what's next. And about the price, I want to discuss about one more thing. If everyone pay attention, that if you have a trading view account, if you switch to GoPro, trading view takes a lot of money. If you ask me, if you take a monthly subscription of uh, pro account with the $15 or $30, then you will see that you can, how many indicators can you use. Look, on pro account, on $15 account, you can use only 5 indicators. On $30 a month account, you can use 10 indicators maximum on your one chart. Okay, and on $60 account, you can use maximum 25 indicator. I know these 20, no one use 25 indicator, and no one uses 10 indicators at the same time. If you will use, it will be very difficult to add 25 indicators on one screen, and you cannot see them all. Okay, so what trading armor does, it's I combined more than 20 indicators in one in three different segments, where you can use your free account and you can use all these 20 indicators in one single chart, and you can um find out where will be market, where the market will go. Okay, so each of this line is one different indicator. It's a 20 moving average, 30 moving average, 35, 100 daily moving average, 200 daily moving average. Every line I have combined. And in
Basically, you got over 30 indicators
yeah,
combined into this three. In where in trading view, it's only 3 indicators, but
right.
it's a
So
combination of almost 30.
so they are
That's amazing.
offering you 25 indicators on $60 per month account, where you can use for these offer for $20 a month, and then you can use all these premium tools in very cheap price. So no need to pay to TradingView, no need to upgrade. you know they will offer you some extra features, but in the end, all comes down to these indicators. There are plenty of indicators you can find, but these are tried and tested strategies. Okay, here these are the basic tools. Okay, which are free of course, but they are not accurate enough. I personally adjusted these settings to maximize the accuracy.
All right, we got that extra that new candle popped.
On 2 hours, yes, we are. Let me zoom in a little bit. This new candle is higher than this second last candle, and if this candle breaks closes below, or new candle third second upcoming candle closes below, then we will go even lower. But I feel that we will bounce from here, from this area. We will go sideways a little bit, and then we will bounce. Just like I draw this volume indicator on yesterday. Look, I draw this line yesterday, and then I told everyone this something big is coming soon. Okay, and
yep.
then right now, then volume popped, huge volume came, and then price dropped $700. So any
Hey,
questions?
Griffin, the circles, the circles down underneath the wave with the star, the green circles with the star.
Yes, that's when
Can you?
price. That's when price hit some major resistance. This price hit this resistance, this area,
Okay.
and then
Yep.
you see a green star. Okay, but when it hits the major resistance, it means we could bounce off from here, like just like we bounced from here. It hit a major resistance, and little bit we had a uh, relief rally from here
Oh, nice.
until
Okay, so
now. Yeah,
that will signal us when we're hitting now, will that also be both resistance and support that we get that star, or is it just on the bottom?
it's a possible bottom signal. It's a warning
Okay.
signal that this could be a possible bottom. And whenever you look at price hit a major support right here, and then we market goes sideways, and then market bounces off. That it successfully predicted that this is the bottom. Okay, possible bottom. It's not the bottom. It's just
Right.
a bottom.
Yep.
And what's happening now is we are dumping from yesterday, but there is no correction. I mean, what's that? We are dumping, but there is no relief rally from here. Whenever market dumps, it bounces off a little to adjust the price, but there is no relief rally. I am this could be a long opportunity very soon, right after the sell signal. So David, if you that's all I wanted to explain for today.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Let me I'm printing off I'm multitasking. I'm printing a document for my daughter real quick.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, please. Hey Griffin, if you could do me a favor while I'm doing this, could you show them how Litecoin and Ethereum correlated with Bitcoin overnight with that same drop? Because I was looking at that last night with
Yes.
Litecoin, and
Yes, sir.
Litecoin had that drop too.
Good question, sir. Look, charts are same. Okay, Litecoin. Look, this is the Litecoin chart. It's similar to Bitcoin. Like I said yesterday, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, they all goes together. This is Litecoin USD Coinbase chart. Look, sell signal on first candle and drop and rising star. Same story. All from all these major coins. So there is one more thing I want to share, that whenever I use charts, I use always Coinbase charts. Why Coinbase? Because Coinbase is the number one platform to get price accurate prices, because all these exchanges like Binance and BitMEX. Wait, I show you. There are three of my favorite exchanges. First one is a Binance for trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and then it's a BitMEX, and then Bybit, and there is a Bitrex. All of these exchanges take their data from Coinbase Pro. They take their data from Coinbase or Coinbase Pro. Whenever you are trading, like the price is right here is 216. You will see a $216 price 10 seconds earlier, 5 to 10 seconds earlier on Coinbase Pro than these exchanges. Example, you are logging into Binance, your Binance account, okay, and you are about to make a long entry. Wait, if you open Bybit, if you open your Bybit account, and then you are about to make a long entry, the price on the exchange is if you want to make short, the price on exchange is like 220, and you are watching the price at 216. So you have a one more advantage to take earlier entry before price falls to $216 in Bybit or Binance or BitMEX, because all of these exchanges take their data from Coinbase. You could take a few bucks or earlier your entry. Any question?
Hi, Griffin.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Fine. Are you adding us to your group once we join the trading armor? Because we would want to follow you and just be part of your team. Although we've got our team, but we would want to just see what you're doing.
Let me interrupt that question. We're going to add Griffin to ours. Is kindly accepted.
Yes, ma'am. You all are welcome to join my Discord group. I will, you can get the link on my website down at the bottom here. The link is available here on Discord. This is the Discord, and this is my YouTube channel. Twitter, I'm not using Twitter, and I'm using Facebook page. So Ethereum, Litecoin, BTC, same. Look, it's Litecoin properties. This is not crypto. Coinbase. Yeah. XRP. Oh, XRP is having a hard time to, push through this resistance line. This is a very strong resistance. It's 2,700, Satoshi Bitcoin. So we broke XRP broken from this support, and it's going lower. I will buy some XRP at lower price.
Would you say you were looking to buy, Griffin?
XRP, sir, because it has broken some major support, and it will go even lower, and there is a good buying opportunity. This is a Nasdaq chart. Let's switch on to regular candles. Look at these gaps. Look at these gaps. This is what I'm talking about. Look, it created a gap, and then boom, it filled the gap within a few hours, and then it created a gap again, and it will fill this gap again. This gap is filled. This gap is filled. This gap is filled. This gap is filled. And this gap is filled right here. Same goes for 4 hours. This gap is filled. This is a Nasdaq. Let's switch on Apple. Apple 4 hours. Look, same. These gaps are getting filled. This gap has not yet filled, but it will very soon. It will filled. Let's take a look at Tesla. Look, same story. So anyone have any questions?
Hi. You showed us those EMAs that you said they're part of your strategy. If you can just go through them for us, please, so we can understand how to actually read them.
Okay, ma'am. You know, I use these high Kanashi candles as a default. So whenever price is going down, so as a default, all candles will be red. And when price is going up, all candles by default will be green. So that's automated. You was talking about this ribbon. So this ribbon is EMA ribbon that's aligned with these candles. Okay, so whenever ribbon changes color, then you should know that market is on downtrend, continuous downtrend, where you should not take buy signals. And whenever this ribbon is green, it's on continuous uptrend, then money is flowing in the market, then you should not take these sell signals.
Okay.
Hi, Griffin.
Hello.
Hi. Please, can you just confirm with regards to using Trading Armor on TradingView? If I understand you correctly, did you say that with the basic subscription on TradingView, we
Yes,
will be able to use Trading Armor?
yes, ma'am. Yes, you don't need to pay to TradingView to use these tools. You know,
Right.
if you like, wait, I show you something. If I disable all these indicators, right? I'm using free account. Okay, I'm not paying any money to TradingView. Okay, I disable all these indicators, and whenever you want to use these any these free indicators, you cannot use more than 3. Look, I'm using 3 indicators, right? I click on 3 indicators. uh, Look, 3 indicators maximum. And if I want to use 4, if I click on 4, then I cannot use. They are asking me to pay them, right? More indicators per chart, I need to pay them. I need to upgrade as Pro Plus, or Premium. But if I use Trading Armor, it includes dozens of indicators, right? For free, you can use them on your free accounts. Look, just I add them back. 1, 2, 3. Look, why do you need to pay to TradingView to use more than 3 indicators? It's free. It's free. You don't need to upgrade for this premium plan to use more than 10 or 20 indicators. If you have monthly subscription of Trading Armor, then you can use on your free account.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Oh, sorry. Carry on. Carry on.
Okay. Once we subscribe, obviously, if you can just take us so we can actually know our expectations. We know we're going to use a link to actually subscribe. Once we subscribe, you're going to connect our accounts through the back end to TradingView. So once you know Gladness is subscribed, you're going to connect me. Maybe if you can just take me through what will happen, so we can know what to expect.
Yes, ma'am. Let me demonstrate. Whenever you subscribe, then you give me your this TradingView name. Then only this name, whatever the name you have. Okay, right here, just copy and paste in the website, or email me, or after the payment, or send me here in the messenger, in Facebook Messenger. Then you can then I will grant you access. I will add your name on the wait. I will add your name on the access list. Then I will give you access. I will add your name, and then you are eligible to use these indicators. All indicators will be visible on your invite only scripts.
Okay. Invite only. Okay, that's good.
Yes, that's easy.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else that can be of interest to us? I think, I mean, because we've not used it, so like we're thinking of everything that we're going to want to know, but
Griffin, could you walk them through
we're
one more time
excited.
how to use the alert with the flags? Because I think that's going to be a big big tool that's going to be utilized
Yes, yes,
is
yes.
being able to set the alerts to the flags. So maybe you can walk through that one more time for some folks that may have not been on yesterday or
These
just need a refresh.
alerts with these buy and sell signals.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if you know, anyone was not available yesterday, then I'm going to explain again. If you click on this clock icon, okay, then you click on this plus icon on clock, and then you select trading armor A plus, okay. Then you select, if you want to get the email for buy signal alert, then you select long. If you want to get alert for sell signal alert, then you select short. And you want to, you know, you can print any message on your email. You type what message do you want. Do you want trading view to send to your email? So I select that I'm using Bitcoin, you know, and write anything you want. Bitcoin 1 hour. I'm using short, so I'm using sell signal, okay, our sell signal. So I will get email or SMS from trading view, then I can adjust my buy or sell you know, entries from, you know, with the help of these signals. So that's it for alerts. Look, the alert is on. You can delete or add or any, you know, alert.
The great thing that we'll be able to utilize that tool with is when we send out or when we're charting together or we post a setup, you guys can take that setup and then on your end, go into your trading view and set that alert for the long or the short based on our setups. And then then it's just the patience of waiting until we get the alert for the entries. And then on the flip side of that, once you make that entry and you place that order, set up your alert for either like if you were in a long, you can set an alert for end buy. So when you get the end buy alert, you go back to your chart and you start looking to see if it's the point that you want to exit, or if you're going to set another alert for when the short flag pops to exit. But we can really start dialing in and utilizing alerts based on these flags within Trading Armor.
Okay, so guys, this is my page, Trading Armor. So where I, you know, like 2 or 3 times a week, I share free signals for Bitcoin. Look, I am sharing this sell signal as the market is going down. Look, it's dropping. Before, you know, you know, market was dropping, I started this live session, and a lot of people had, you know, trading. They were trading on these free signals.
Wow.
So you can like this page, and you can get free signals like you know, if you want to test or try before purchasing, then you can do it. But if you want to, you know, subscribe, then it's you know, whenever you can subscribe whenever you like. But these signals are for testing purposes, these free signal, all these live videos.
I've seen those on your page, Griffin. It's pretty neat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. And you have a number of interests already, Griffin, so we'll collate that. And yeah, everyone excited, please drop some sevens in the chat.
Drop some fires.
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh,
Sorry.
she's enjoying Women's
Let's
Day.
hear it, Kelly.
Question,
Kevin,
please.
I was wondering, Kevin, are you still on?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Kevin, do you have any questions?
Yes, I do have a question. Grace was going to answer for me, but I thought, well, I'm on, so I may as well ask. You mentioned at the beginning the space will get filled. I've got the gist of it, but could you go through it again and explain how you can fill a gap that's already gone?
Okay, sir. I'm going back to the old candles and show you how these gaps works. As you can see in front of you, whenever candles created this gap, it meant to get filled. You know, I don't know why, but these are just like this ever since. Whenever it created a gap, when prices go up or down, then these gaps gets filled. You know, uh, if you are using 1 hour or 30 minutes chart on minutes charts, then it gets filled very fast. But if you are using hourly or daily, it gets filled like weeks ago, weeks after and months after. And look, it created gap here and filled here, created gap here and filled here. Okay, this is a gap, one more gap, so it could go down, and there's two gaps here, then these gaps will also get filled.
Right. So you're saying when there's a space,
Yeah, so this is
next bit of it will actually be all together for quite a while, then there might be another space, then there's a everything together, and so on and so on and so on.
right. Sorry
Correct.
about
What happens, and you may tonight when the market opens, go through some of the pairs opening with a gap. And what happens there, like Griffin's explaining, is if you find a gap on a shorter time frame, like a 30-minute, a 15-minute, you're probably looking at that gap getting filled within the day or a few days.
Right.
Okay, when you're looking at it and you have a gap on a high time frame, say a 4-hour or a daily, those gaps could take a week to weeks to fill that gap, but eventually they do fill that gap. It's a pretty neat, listening to you, Griffin, with utilizing the gap as a pattern is a pretty neat concept, especially on the shorter time frames, because we've been noticing the past couple Sundays, the markets have been, especially AUD, has been opening with the gap. So if we're catching that gap on say a 15-minute or a 1 hour, we could be looking for that reversal within probably the next, I would say 2 days. Like if AUD opens up tonight with a gap on a 1 hour chart, I imagine we're going to get that impulse, and then we'll get a correction down to fill it by say Tuesday. Wow, look at that.
you can draw these patterns, and also you can use the indicators to to speculate whether the gap is going to get filled or not.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
So this is a free it works like a free indicator for everyone. Okay, so it's very simple.
Good. That answered the question.
Sorry, this is Margaret. Can you use this on the IC markets as well? I need to open a different account.
On the, are you saying the index markets like US 30?
No, I'm talking about the Bitcoin.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely. It can be used on crypto.
Yeah, but that's during the week, but not weekends.
27 days a week, 24 hours a day, this can be used.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, yesterday he was utilizing, this is how he was showing us that drop in Bitcoin yesterday. Trading Armor caught that like right on the candle for the drop. It was really nice setup.
Yeah,
Very
we
nice.
got that drop from the first candle. I shared this.
I know.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the second or third one. It was that first candle. You caught it right there.
Yeah, we officially hit this price or point already.
So how long will it take to get to that target going to buy? Will
Sorry.
How long it takes to, well,
so,
Griffin, can you pull up Bitcoin Live?
Bitcoin Live, sure.
Because yesterday he was calling that signal, that happened right after our call yesterday, which was in the
Yes.
afternoon.
I was saying that market is about to make a big move because it's going sideways. Okay, whenever my market is going sideways or flat, there's no volume in the market, and then suddenly major volume come, whether upside or downside. Okay, we have to catch these these precious signals at the time like this when market is going sideways. That's the opportunity that you should take. So look what's alpha is showing. It's that showing sell signal, and it's making continuous lower lows on the price. These waves are making lower lows. Wait, look.
Yeah.
What's happening? It's what's happening. Look, it's forming lower lows. Then eventually what happening, it's money is starting to leave the market, and we are, sellers are in control, and this ribbon is turned red, and market is you know controlled by sellers. So there is no point taking buy signals when this uh, line turns red.
Hi, Griffin. Can you see there's an end sell there, and then the market continues to fall? Can one re-enter the market, or it's best to leave it to go once you take your profit where it says end sell?
I suggest not to catch a falling knife.
I like that.
Good one, yeah.
Yeah. So if you market is full of opportunities. There are 2,000 cryptocurrencies, right, in the market. So there might be some cryptocurrencies where you got sell or buy signal from first candle. You enter that trade. You don't wait for Bitcoin only to enter the market. Like stocks, if you don't find entry today on Tesla, then you find entry on Apple or HP. All kind of, there are banks, there are electronic companies, there are so many thousands of companies. There might be there are plenty of opportunities to cash. You don't need to rely on single currency or stock to enter.
Don't catch a falling knife. I like that.
I like that too.
Oh dear.
That's the nice thing with this too. I mean, this works on it works on everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I was a noob at trading a few years back, then I see moves like this, and then I enter in the market, then I get wrecked pretty badly. I lost half of the portfolio in just few days when I when I follow the market.
No more falling knives.
No more falling knives, definitely.
Please, Griffin, can you check for me? I have this coin that I'm not sure where it is at the moment. It's carat bits.
What is the name?
Carat. It's KARABIT. No, sorry, KARATBIT.
Can you type in the message?
Gold. It's a kind of carat bit.
Oh, it's kind of like KRT.
Okay.
KARA. Yeah. KARATBIT.
No, I cannot find that coin. Carat.
It's I understand it's going to the market now, sir.
There are 2,000 coins, but all the coins are not listed in reputable exchanges which trading will offer.
Can you type that into the chat, because we might not be hearing it correctly,
Okay.
please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
why am I not? Hold on. How do I? Hold on.
If you want to, guys, if you want to trade a cryptocurrency for free of cost, then you should sign in with from this exchange. You will get $60 for free. $60 for free to trade cryptocurrency.
Really?
Yes, this is it's called Bybit exchange. Okay, there is a, if you go into my Discord channel, then you will see the link. It's a reference link. You fill out you fill this my referral. You click on this link, then you will sign up, and then you will get a $10 sign up bonus. And if you deposit 2% Bitcoin, you get $50 worth of Bitcoins. It's total
wow.
$60 worth of Bitcoins for free for trade. You can learn margin trade for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said they do margin on that site?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
It's a bybit.com.
I'll check that out today.
Yes. And this is the coin market cap. There are how many coins? It's 5,000 cryptocurrencies are listed. I don't know which of your coin is a carrot.
Oh, okay.
No result.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Griffin, it's KARATBIT.
Carrot it.
No, there's a B. I'm sorry. It's
Okay. Carrot bit.
T is T. Yeah, but no I. Don't take. Yeah, just bit. There you go.
Okay. I don't think this kind of coin is available. Maybe that if the coin is not available on top 100 or top 50 coins, then I suggest do not invest in that coin.
Oh, okay.
You should be investing on top 50 or top 100 coins. Most of the coins, 99% of the coins which you saw back in 2017 bull run, most of the coins are disappeared already. 90% coin. All these coins are new coins. So don't invest in scam projects.
But their gold is working now, but I'm not sure about. Let's see.
Gold?
Maybe not, because they started with gold. People saving with gold, and then they added the coin so that it will be backed by the gold, their gold. So it's kind of, we are thinking that because it's backed with gold, and with their coin, we can exchange it for their gold now. So maybe it may be working now.
Pardon me, I don't understand.
Maybe I'll have to find out more information. Next time we meet, I'll find out more about it. Maybe because we sent it to the markets, and there were two. The first, they created a first coin, and they merged it with the second one. Maybe they've given it a new name. So I'll find out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Margaret.
Thank you.
So David, I want to know about your 80-20 strategy, if you will be kind to share.
Sure. Perfect.
So should I stop sharing my screen here?
Please.
Okay, stop.
So one last question. Sorry. So how do we get all this colorful They are very beautiful and colorful. Indicators on it.
David, I made you the host.
That really.
Okay, do you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
all right, perfect. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to go through, let's go through the 80-20 strategy again, step by step, and then we'll take a look at it on the screen. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. The core basics of the 80-20 strategy is a combination of target zones. First, we're seeking out the overbought, oversold zones, or some reference that as overvalued or undervalued zones. Supply and demand, and support and resistance. And we're looking for harmonic patterns to match with our zones. Once we've identified the pattern matching with an 80-20 zones, then we start seeking to confirm additional factors. We're seeking central pivot points for the session. We'll be relating red folder news to make sure we're trading within the news. We'll be looking for other pivot zones. We'll be looking for swing highs, swing lows. Some of this, as we start transitioning to more use of Trading Armor, we may change some of this, but we're utilizing a harmonic scanner or our own harmonic seeking and finding the harmonic patterns. Our stochastics, we use a special setting. The setting for K is 14, D is 3, and our smoothing setting is at 7. And again, with our MACD, we have some special settings. These settings I've copied from and learned from our mentor, Christopher Terry, that utilizing the MACD with divergence and some of the other things that we use for our signals with this, I mean, it's produced him hundreds of millions of dollars. But the settings on this, our fast is at 3, our slow is at 10, and our signal line set at 16. And we're unchecking histogram in the MACD, and our price is set to histogram. And again, we're using and we'll show you how we utilize this within Trading Armor, because Trading Armor's got similar indications for pivot, swing high or swing lows, which will be our support and resistance levels. And again, I trade very heavily on the pivot zones. So that's just a kind of an outline of the 80-20 strategy. But when we're looking at charts, let me shut some of this off. We'll see how it looks like on a chart. Take a look at AUD, CAD. Let's see how that's looking for us right now. Actually, it's still over here. Okay. Please bear with me a little bit. I'm going to find this is at the 80 line. That's in a rising wedge. I want to see, I'm going to go through and find one that's just really clear for us.
Okay.
Pattern.
How do you find pivot points, sir?
Sure. What I do to, find our pivot points right now is we have a pivot point indicator, and this will give me pivot zones right here. And then with our supply and demand, we've been utilizing this. But with this one, we actually, so I'm on a 1 hour, I'm on a 1 hour here. So we would match this up like for right now. We've got a supply zone right through here. The other thing we've got multiple touches. We got 1, 2, almost 3 touches right through here. We're near the top of a rising wedge. So we're getting ready for the drop right here. If we continue coming here to the right, or to the left, I'm sorry, we'll find a pivot zone right. See, we've got pivots right through here. So what we would do is we build layers at our key reversal zones. So we want multiple indications we're near a pivot or a reversal. So right here, we've got supply, demand. I'm sorry, we got a supply zone. We've got the top trend of a rising wedge, and we have pivot point at this area right over here. So right now we've got 3 layers of indicating reversal right here. Plus we've got multiple touches. We've got 1, 2, 3 touches on the zone. And if I look on a 4-hour chart, let's find our trend line on a 4-hour. So if we take a 4-hour trend, even if we took it from this pivot right here, coming down, we're meeting we're meeting a 4-hour trend line right here. So a lot of things are matching up for us right here. We're up here near 80. We crossed over. We're doing a little bit of a pullback right here, but we're near an overbought zone. We're meeting a 4-hour trend line for rejection. We've got a pivot point. We've got a supply point right here, and we've got multiple touches.
Right.
And our 50-day moving average is running down below here, so we've got a gap here for a drop as well. So this is just giving us a lot of indications for reversal. And I like how when you talked about measuring the volume right here. So if we took our trend and we measure even right here is where this really made the move up based on this right here. So if we draw this out, what we look for, we need these red bars to start rising up through here.
I can see on
drop.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. On MACD, you can see a divergence, right, from upside to down, and on candles from bottom to upside divergence.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, change the color of a line and then you can draw it clearly. Yes. Also on the candles. So yes, we was talking about AUD and CAD yesterday, and we are still inside the wedge.
Right.
Yeah. I wonder who will be the lucky one to caught that drop.
Oh, I know. I mean, this will be, and this is like what Griffin, we do 3 sessions a day now, Monday through Friday.
Right.
I start 3 a.m. here Eastern time, and we do the London Open, where we'll go through and we'll chart some day trading charts for the day at London Open. Then we do a 9 a.m. Session where we do a 1-hour training on last week, past few weeks we've done ABCD patterns, we've done expanding cones, we've done head and shoulders. We do a 1-hour training, combined with charting after that. And then every night we do a 5 p.m. Charting and training as well. So we're very heavy in this group with doing live charts, live trades, and a lot of training with this. And we like trading patterns. We like trading the wedges, rising, falling. We really like trading ABCD patterns. We do trade other harmonics, such as like maybe a butterfly or Gartley type patterns as well. But our main focus are these two zones.
Right.
We're looking for trades that are either on one side or the other, and we're looking to trade from one side to the other is our goal. And I think the challenge has been, I think what's going to resolve it has been the entries and exits for people. We're utilizing Trading Armor, all these separate indicators that we keep running through, we won't have to run through any longer because we'll just utilize what's in Trading Armor, and then being able to set the alert of buy and sell is going to be life-changing.
Yeah, you can use that for confirmation. With your strategy, you can use Trading Armor for confirming your entries. Like, you are using Trading View Pro account, I think, with the 10
Yeah, I
indicators.
have a Pro Plus.
Yeah, Pro Plus for 10 indicators, I can see.
Yep.
David,
There's times that I run even more. I mean, I've shrunk this down because I'm trying to just shrink it down for other users. But I mean, we used to have a long list, but this is what I really like because, guys, we utilize that confirmation where we're wanting 4 levels of confirmation for a turnaround. Well, once we've identified this zone, now we set our alert, right? We set the alert for the long or the short within Trading Armor, and we're set to go. We'll be able to
David.
utilize support and resistance for setting this up. We'll find our pattern. We find our zone. Because now what we would do is
Right. Right. Sometimes people are sleeping, okay, or people are out of their house or doing something, okay, with their daily routines, and then price starting to fall, and that time alerts will help. If you are drawing this rising wedge and you make a sell alert, and then you get your a text message on your phone that is printing sell signal, then you can open your exchange or broker's account, then you can you can trade for this breakout of this rising wedge.
Yep.
David.
Yes, sir.
David.
Yes.
Can you do us a favor? Can you put that Trading Armor on there now and see what it looked like?
Well, what I can do is if Griffin can do it, I have another computer that I've got my Trading Armor, and
all right.
I'm trying to get that transferred over because that computer broke on me. So go ahead. Can you draw this up for me, Griffin, and show what this is going to look like in Trading Armor?
Sure.
Here, I'll share back to you.
Okay, make me a host. Okay. Yes. Sure. Okay. It was a AUDCAD, right?
Yes, sir.
$4 hours. Okay. So this is the pattern.
Griffin, I think I might have been on the hour.
It's 4 hour. I think you draw the line on 4 hour.
Okay.
Then you switched a lower time frame after drawing this trend line.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this was the price point. There is also one line. Is it okay? 4 hours. Yeah, right. So David was saying we have three impacts right here at this point, and then if you put alert for sell signal on 4 hours, then you make a sell alert, and then whenever this wedge is about to break, then you get early notification on your mobile, or in your email or by text message. Then you can sorry, then you can short this breakout.
And guys, also look at see these green dotted lines over to the left a little bit before the wedge? Look how long that resistance level is.
Yeah.
You see that? If you could highlight that, and that's coming right through where almost where our three touches are on the trend
Yes.
line.
So
Right there.
yeah.
Can you drop a horizontal line right through there, Griffin, please?
Wait, I let me edit the impacts.
Okay.
These are the impact zones, okay? So if I zoom out, this resistance is very difficult to break. And again, we will we won't break this resistance. We will keep falling. All currencies are falling, I think, because of virus, and there is no no one is allowing anyone to enter in their countries, or they are not allowing to trade. So which line you was talking about? Horizontal line?
Yeah, but you're on the daily. Yeah. Can you drop down to that?
Where this tell me from the price.
From the support, the green dots at the previous sale flag. You've got a long.
This one?
Yep, correct. Because we're very near that zone right there.
So how do you want me to draw this line?
No, I'm sorry. If you could just do a horizontal, like a horizontal level at that support level.
Okay,
or
wait.
resistance level. But you need to go down a little. I mean, you're a little
I
high.
know. Let me drag.
Okay. Yep.
Let me drag a little bit.
Yep. Right about.
So this is a resistance.
Right through there. See those candles? Perfect.
Right. So here is the resistance line.
There's our zone. Yep.
Let me switch on 2 hours. Okay. I think we draw a perfect pattern right here.
Yeah, we'll probably get a wick up in there, and then we'll start the crash.
Right. Just wait for this divergence to play out. Let me draw a divergence line here. This is a positive. And then one more divergence, negative divergence right here. Just waiting for red dot, still waiting for red dot, and then sell signal, and then boom, crash.
You guys see right here where he drew his divergence, that wave where he's got his crosshairs right now? A red dot will pop up right here, giving us early indication reversals coming. And then we'll get a red tip on that. I call it the snake, the RSI wiggly line that goes green, red, green. We'll get a red dot, we'll get a red tip, and then we'll get a short or a sell flag that pops up top, and that's green light. Let's go for the short.
Right. Let me, make you the host again, sir.
Yep. Well, that's a great setup.
Right.
Kevin, did that help you out?
Yes, it did. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I think the little red dots and the green dots is fantastic as well, because it really is giving you much earlier warning what's about to come and get ready to go.
You nailed it right on the head there, Kevin.
We all need a bit of help.
Yep. You know, and for me, and you know, I was thinking about this too, like Griffin was saying yesterday, and it's something I've talked about. How we utilize these indicators. It's like we really need a combination of human and the artificial intelligence, because you know, us as humans, we need to identify the right zones, right? For how we're trading, we need to identify: are we in an overbought, oversold zone? Do we have our pattern? Okay, we're close, but then we need to take the human emotion out of it and let the accuracy of the artificial intelligence almost kind of take over, because these calculations are formulated off the math, off of Fibonacci ratios, volume, momentum. I mean, all the other key factors that us as humans can't take our emotion out of to indicate. And that's where we rely on the artificial intelligence to kind of take over and get us that laser entry and exits, and utilizing the right ones. So I just think it's a perfect combination.
Right. David, can you?
Like Griffin was telling us yesterday, I mean, we know the big Wall Street bank traders and these large corporations, most of these billion-dollar funds are on automation. It's ratios. I mean, the systems are figuring out the levels, you know, the supply and demand levels, and they automatically trigger. We're just doing the same thing that they're doing, you know.
Right. You know, tell me, David, if you had if you are a whale, okay, and you have 1,000 or 2,000 bitcoins, okay, then if you want to sell 50% of your portfolio, example, you have 2,000 bitcoins and you want to sell 1,000 bitcoins, would you look at the chart or just sell it? If you want to drop a market, you will just sell it. You won't look at chart, okay? For that, there are over-the-counter trading, okay, to push the price down, or there is some over-the-counter trading means exchanges help buyers, big whales, to get bitcoins without too much of market fluctuation, because as you see, cryptocurrency market, there is not much of a market cap is not huge. It's not like trillions of dollars of market. It's just a small market. If you want to sell 1,000 or 2,000 bitcoins, you cannot sell 2,000 or 3,000 bitcoins, because interest of the regular investors like you and me, we will say bitcoin is about to go zero and we will never enter the market again. That's for that purpose they trade over the counter. They contact directly to the exchange management and they buy bitcoins from there. But some of the whales, if they want to push the price down of any market, they sell directly to they short the bitcoins or sell the bitcoins directly. They don't look at the charts.
They just drop the market.
Yes.
Yep. So. Wow. Guys, do you have any more questions for Griffin?
Not at the moment, no.
No? Okay. No, I really appreciate Griffin's time on here. And, you know, he's dedicating,
yes.
He's committed to growing with us too. So this is going to be a regular thing that we continually have his expertise, especially with this indicator, to where once we've majority of us are using it, we're continually going to be training and utilizing and getting his knowledge on how to maximize it. So I think it's just, I think it's awesome.
Yeah. Sorry. In this case, if let's say it says sell and you are selling, how many pips do we recommend from the beginning? Maybe. Yeah. How many pips do you recommend for a trade?
David, can you explain?
Like
Yep, I can kind of explain that.
T1, let's say TP1.
You know, here's now this is where that's going to depend upon a couple of factors. All right.
Okay.
That's going to depend on, let's take a look here at, let's look at this one on a 1 hour. Okay. All right. Where we determine a forecast of, say, pips, it's not going to be just because we got a sell flag or a buy flag. What we'll need to do is, again, we go to our Fibonacci and we utilize the math. So if we went from this was the start of this impulse right here, this pivot point to here. Okay. We may forecast, and this is where, you know what, this is where I'm glad this topic came up, because this is where we can also exercise the power of trading armor. Right now, our goal is to reach between the 23.6 and the 3.82 for our first pullback, and then we come back, retest, and then we may make a second move. So right now, I would forecast blindly with no artificial intelligence. I would say I'd be looking at this move giving us in a range of maybe 30 pips, because then we're going to be getting close to a Fibonacci of 382, which is a reversal to come back and test trend, and then maybe come back down to 50 or the 618, where maybe by the end of the week we trade this down 50, 60 pips, right? Now, utilizing trading armor, if we get this short signal or sell signal and we get into the trade, we will be able to manage our way through some of these pullbacks, because if we've got the red ribbon and we've got indication that the money's still flowing out of the market, we can have confidence to hold that trade. Now, we may get a short buy signal for this little bit of a pullback and then a continuation. But as long as we're staying red with red ribbon and our wave is indicating the money's out of the market, we can trade this thing farther down. Okay. And then what we'll get to is we'll ride it down, and then we'll wait out that pullback. We may get like a buy flag, pulls us back a little bit. And then when we get the sell flag again, we take a second position. So we double stacked our trade and we trade it back down, right? And what we're working on too is, and this is going to go back to some of our training that we did 2 weeks ago. All right. We know this line right here is the 4-hour trend line. We know ones that have gone through the trading, and I did a trade of this 2 weeks ago. This is an expanding cone. This has been a downtrend, and we got a counter. This is more of a counter trend, right? We were in a downtrend. Now it looks like we're in an uptrend. All this is a counter trend getting us back to the trend line. So if we don't break this trend, which we 99, I wouldn't say 99, but 90 to 95%, we're going to get rejection right here because we're overbought. We're in the overbought zone. We've got pivot, we've got supply, we have a 4-hour trend. I mean, all indications for reversal right here. We should break this cone and start a free fall. Now look at where our Fibonacci is. This was our pivot point. This was our impulse up. Full extension of a Fibonacci correction is down here, the 1618 or the 1.618 right here. So by the end of the week, I'd probably be holding this down to this zone right here. And if I turn on, look, I don't know why this is here. Okay, that was driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Okay, look, if we look at to the left, here's our 618. So let's draw a horizontal line at 618, and let's draw one at the 272. These are full retracements. So right here, look, we've got supply right here. I mean supply and demand, another supply, another demand. We've got, look, way over here to the left, we've got a reversal pivot point here with a demand zone. So this whole zone right here gives us a good area for, sorry. Look at all this right here. This is going to be, I'm going to be a bear this week on Australian dollar Canadian. Now look, let's see where the currency's at. Look, it's going to be coming down. And Canadian is going to be going up. So these two are going to match pretty good this week. So when I look at this, I'm about to break a counter trend. I'm hitting my 4-hour trend line. I should reverse. I'm in an expanding cone. The other thing is too, is look, we've got, how many times have we touched the trends on this? We got a touch right here. We've got, this is up here is touching. So that's 2 touches right there. And this one right here is not, let me turn that off. Didn't quite, if I adjust this down a little bit, we might get that. Yeah, right. That's good.
David, sir, do you trade GBP?
What was that?
It's a GBP New Zealand dollar, British pound and New Zealand dollar.
Yes. Actually, we traded that really well this week. Look at this. Let me finish this one real quick. So guys, look, we've got 3 touches to the top. All I was looking for was 2 touches. So we should get the drop right here. We got a touch down here on the bottom, and then we've got the second touch. Look, all I was looking for was 2 touches on the top and 2 touches on the bottom, and we should fall out the bottom. Well, we've got 3 touches, and we've got this touch. We have this touch. This touch right here should fall out the bottom on that. Yes, GBP.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah. And I sent you a personal message on Telegram. Please check out. I send you a pattern. Please draw it on GBP and New Zealand. Yes. This, I'm talking about this pattern.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
draw it on GBP and New Zealand dollar.
What time frame?
I think. Wait. Let me check. I was also drawing this pattern. It's on 30 minutes, sir.
30 minute?
Yeah.
Oops. Minutes, not seconds. And that was pound New Zealand, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Right there where the green dotted line is. Straight line and then triangle.
I got the yeah, I got, you know what, I got the I've got the bearish. You talking about bearish or bullish?
No, this kind of pattern can break out any side, but it matters when in which side there is an entry point.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the one I see this one right here.
No, sir. Just draw top and bottom line only.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. From second week. From second week. No, from first week. Sorry. At yeah, where from where this green dotted line is starting. No. Up.
Oops, sorry.
On green dotted line, sir. On top.
Okay. I got. Oh, okay. Right here.
Yes, sir. Where do you think we are going?
Give me just a second. Well, to me, hang on.
2 touches.
This is something we do as a group. We use a positive, negative, positive, negative sequence.
Right.
So we went positive, we went negative. Now we're in a positive, so we're going to go negative again. Now what we got to do is kind of look at what our pattern and what our divergence is telling us. So here's our sequence, guys. We've been positive, negative, positive. So we're looking to go negative again. Now we need to see what the clue in the pattern is telling us. A little bit, let me see, up, down, up. I got one touch, two touch. I got one touch. I'm gonna look for another touch here. And this is giving me a bullish or bearish flagpole. So,
if you draw this line straight on the green dotted line, then you will see the third touch is yet to come. We will hit this green resistance one more time, I think.
yeah, I think you're right. The other thing that we got, guys, another thing that we've kind of got is I know it's tight, but look, this is a W pattern a little bit right here too. We got up, come to our point, down and up. So with that, I mean, it's not a technical harmonic, but just for your visual, we've got okay. Now this is probably going to come up to more, like we're saying, touch this line again. But we've got our W pattern right here. So once it hits here, we should come back down this way.
Mm.
And the other thing is if we hit right here, giving us this angle. So
Yeah.
And that's on a 30-minute. So
I see the volume is declining also.
Yeah, the 30 minutes perfect chart for it. Trying to see what else I might see in here. Let's put our pivots. Let's put our pivot. Yeah, see, look right through here. We've got a pivot zone too.
Right.
Right here, and then over to the left. See right through here to the right, or to the, you know, I got my right and my left backwards today. I'm sorry. Over here to the left, we've got supply and pivot right through here. We've got one right there. And we have,
This, you know, this currency pair is so much volatile. It's you know, it's throwing so much opportunities to trade.
yes, sir. See this right here, if we go to the left, we have a reversal pivot point right here. We've got a supply zone right through here. And then over here, current, we've got pivot, supply, pivot, pivot, pivot. So for me, I would be setting my zone for reversal right through here. Okay. So team, if you guys look at this, this is where we're going to be looking for the reversal, because we're coming into this wedge. This is a flat top wedge where we've got a hit here.
Yeah.
We've got a pivot here. We're probably going to be getting a hit somewhere in here. So we would set this up as a short or a sell opportunity. And then within trading armor, we'll set our flag. And as soon as we trigger, we're out. But we're near the zone for reversal right here. And then the bottom, here's where the bottom is. You guys, like, you know, an idea of a pip count. Again, we take Fibonacci. Here's our low right here. We got a pivot. We have a pivot point right here that was a reversal, and this was demand. So this was the hot spot. So if we take this up to here.
Great, thank you.
So we've got Fibonacci's right through here for reversal. Now what we want to look for is, look, here is, if we come over here to the right, look, we've got demand and we've got a pivot. So I'm going to drop a line right through here, and we'll drop a line right, that's almost perfect right there.
Right.
And that gets us right to almost 382 for Fibonacci reversal. So our pip count right there, from this zone to here, we're looking almost 65 pips forecasted.
Great.
That's another good trade. Griffin, thank you for that one. Good eye. How you guys feeling?
Good. You know.
Hi, David.
Hi.
Hi, this is going to bring our trading to a whole new level.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
Totally agree.
Hey, every day we're a student and every day we're growing.
Yes.
Every day we're growing. We're just going to keep adding and adding impactful stuff. And you know what? This is going to get us to Houston.
Oh,
and
yeah.
beyond.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to start again.
So yeah, we'll just look for this
Yeah,
reversal up top here. And the other thing too, look guys, what is this right here representing for us? This is our bearish pull flag. I mean, this is just a big bear flag to me. I mean, we got the pull right here. We're creating the flag right through here. We'll get the reversal and just, you know, we'll drop. And then our 4-hour trend, let's see where our 4-hour trend runs. Our 4-hour trend's probably running.
You know, the pattern I send you, it can break both ways. It's could break out upwards or downwards as well.
Right. like Griffin showed us too, is we need to pay attention here to the volume. You know, we want these to become large red bars.
Large red or large green.
Yeah, we want this to, you're right. Telling us what side is going to pop out. Yep. But look where our full retracement is too, guys. If we come out the bottom, we got the full retracement down here, maybe by weeks in, and look what we have. We've got reversal flags. We've got demand. We've got demand over here. Another reversal flag. So it's awesome. Any questions out there?
No. All looking good.
All looking good. Okay.
Mm.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, you guys. Griffin, you have time. You know, I really enjoy these calls, and we can keep progressing.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
have time even tomorrow?
Yes, sir. I can.
Okay.
I can join you.
All right. You and I will chat offline, and we'll set up a time for tomorrow. And you know, it's really neat, like being able to call out these signals or you know, patterns and different things to be getting ready for. So, you know, we can all do that together, and this is gonna be really wonderful. So, guys, I'm gonna open up the mic. You know, if you guys want to share anything, you know, give some fire and some love to Griffin for his time.
Well, thank you very much, Griffin. Great stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Appreciate.
Yeah,
We appreciate you, Griffin.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thanks a lot
Yeah.
for your time.
I just told
Thank
my
you very
son.
much, Griffin.
I just told my son that he should come back to come and trade, so he can join you.
Get
Yeah.
him back
Woo-hoo.
in with us. We'll
Right.
make it right.
You
Right.
know, me and David, we want to you know, share the signals for, you know, for everyone. You know, few times a week for you
Okay.
guys.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's
No, thank
wonderful.
you.
Amazing. Thank you.
The time, is it specific times? Oh,
Yes, yes.
I'll nail that down tonight.